can't remember one of the world's great religions or its followers being the focus of so much suspicion in any public forum, any U.S. presidential debate. We got in touch with Hussam Ayloush, Executive Director of the Council on American Islamic Relations, to hear his thoughts. Let me ask you, first of all, what were your thoughts and impressions watching the Republicans debate?
At least I wasn't surprised. I got what I expected to get. A lot of the bickering, a lot of the use of Islam and Muslims as the punching bag, for the most part, different degrees of targeting Muslims, alienating Muslims. So not a lot of surprises there.
Now, we heard one remark tonight. We heard a number, but let me draw your attention to one of them from former Senator Rick Santorum. Here's what he had to say.
The fact of the matter is, not all Muslims are jihadists, and no one, including I suspect Donald Trump, would say that. But the reality is, all jihadists are Muslims. That's a reality. And we have to stop worrying about offending some people and start defending all Americans, because we're not right now.
What goes through your mind when you hear that?
Well, many levels. There are problems with this statement. Number one, it's almost like saying not all Christians are KKK members, but all KKK members are Christians. That's false. Number two, to allow the usage of the word jihadist as claimed by the terrorists of ISIS and Al-Qaeda and others, it's basically doing them a favor for Santorum or for any other candidate to allow for groups like these, ISIS and others, to hijack such terms is actually working or doing their work. You know, for Muslims, jihad is something noble you do to help society, to uplift society, to take care of the needy, to defend yourself, to be a good parent, and many other good things that all people of all faith backgrounds engage in. So for me, this kind of rhetoric is only inflaming, but obviously they're trying to appeal to a base that is angry, that responds well to fear-mongering.
Now, there's something else I'd like you to listen to. The former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee talking about an idea he's proposing, which is government surveillance of mosques. Let's listen to that.
It does not violate their First Amendment rights to have someone go and listen to the sermons. You can go to any church in America. It's a public place. You can listen. And, you know, if you go to my church, you'll probably get a real blessing, and heck, it'll be a wonderful experience. You go to some people's church, you may go to sleep. I don't know what happens in every church, but the point is these are public places and folks are invited to come. So if it's a public place and people are invited to come, how does it violate anybody's First Amendment rights that somebody shows up because they might want to just listen in and see, is there something that is a little nefarious?
Would American Muslims welcome government officials coming in to listen and watch while they're at prayer, or is there something chilling about that to you?
Well, I have some news for Mr. Huckabee. If he comes and visits any of our mosques, he will also be pleasantly surprised. They're peaceful messages, they're messages of unity, nothing different than most places of worship. Unfortunately, hate rhetoric has a price, and the price is, as we speak, mosques have been attacked. Since the beginning of 2015, over 69 mosques have been vandalized in America. Just a dozen since the horrific barbaric attack in San Bernardino. So for elected officials or for candidates to engage in such fear-mongering, they have to realize that the price is being paid by innocent American citizens and their places of worship.
Hussam Ayloush of the Council on American Islamic Relations, thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you for having me.